I was raised to be not just independent, but also to be a lady. I had a balanced teaching. Um, my mom taught me a lot of things, and you know, one of the things she also ingrained was love. So I had a little balanced teaching, and bigger major thing is I listened. Sometimes I don't like to blame the parents too much because there are mothers who are ratchet and that's all that the kid knows. But there's also mothers who try to teach um, women and men how not to be always ratchet, to have a balance. But it's up to that child to adhere and listen. If you rebel, this is what you get.
I'm more of the guy that a mother for a daughter, a mother makes a woman. A husband raises a wife. Right? I can teach you how to treat me as a man.
Right.
My wife can teach my daughter how to be a woman. She can give examples of how to treat me, but we as men, we make these independent girls. You don't need no nigga for nothing. Call your daddy. You tired, go for call your daddy. What, you need some money? Call your daddy. So we make our daughters submissive. We make our daughters what we don't even like in women. We make them independent, strong, hard, tough to get along with. Don't take shit from no man, because active fathers instill that into their daughters.
I've never looked at it like that, but it makes a lot of goddamn sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I see it like this. And I think for the fathers who are active in their kids' life, they're not trying to teach them to be independent and say, I don't need a man. I think they're trying to teach their woman, this is what a man should do for his woman. Even though this is his daughter,
Mm-hmm.
he's in the household with the mother, she sees that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he's not, and he comes over here, he comes and shower her and make sure she's taken care of, I think in that young lady's brain, she should think, this is what my man should be like.
When you're saying you see the daughter should see her father being that example for the mother, sometimes us as active fathers, we love on our daughters extremely hard. Sometimes harder than we love on our partners. Sometimes we harder than we love on our baby mamas. We gonna love our daughters. And what we instill, we try to, what we call it is raising our daughters. We really kind of backwards training them, because we teaching them game. We teach them game. These niggas ain't gonna do shit like your daddy. You get you a man like you, and we are creating the women that we don't like. We are creating the women that we don't like. We're making them too strong. Don't depend on this man for nothing. Call your daddy. Your man ain't got no money. What you do? What we say? Fuck you. Call your daddy. So we are creating the women that we don't like. I love my baby. I love my baby girl. I go hard for my baby. But my wife had to tell me, like, her man is not going to be able to do nothing with her.
There's a lot of these young men and women who come from two-parent homes, live in the suburbs, what do they call a silver spoon life, but they rather be in the ghetto, just like, what's his name, King, like he want to seem like he's all that in hood, because he hang out there because his parent raised him in the suburbs.
You know, I'm a daddy's girl. So I saw things that how my dad treated my mom. We even saw their disputes. But it was all seen. But they learned how to forgive, make up, and come together again.
We learned how to love through trial and error, or just watching somebody. I've been married 23 years. I didn't have a positive married couple ever in my life to be married for 23 years. So my parents couldn't tell me how to be in a relationship. My daddy wasn't there, so he couldn't tell me how to be a man. You know what I'm saying? So really, this thing that we call life is all about communication. If you were willing to listen to your partner, if you were willing to listen to your kids and don't come with that old outdated, a child is supposed to be seen and not heard, mantra or mindset, we can. My life is not like Boss life. It's not like Angel's life. It's not like Kim's life. Everybody is different. Like you said, we look at life through a different perspective or different lens. But one thing that stays the constant denominator is communication, and that's where I think the Black families are starting to lose our footing or traction, because we don't listen to each other.